I'm out here waiting on the storm. Wind's blowing. I don't see the moon. It's a little bit too cloudy for the moon because the storm's coming. So I'm talking about. I'm making another video. Wanna see this wind? See if you can catch it. It's blowing stuff all around. Just want to do it right now. But the wind blows where it wishes, and you see the sound of it. You see the stuff blowing all over the place. It's beautiful. I'm a storm watcher, bird watcher, plant grower, like things like that. So when we look at the moon, think about it. The moon doesn't have any light of its own. But think about this. Paul said, if our gospel is hid, it is hid to those who are perishing, who do not believe, whose minds the God of this age has blinded, who do not believe, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ should shine on them. For we do not preach ourselves, but Jesus Christ is and ourselves your bondservant for Jesus' sake. For it is the same God who commanded light to shine out of darkness, who has shown in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. 2 Corinthians chapter 4. I just want to now take a look at this passage. If our gospel is hidden, it is hidden to those that do not believe. Their minds, the God of this age, has blinded their minds. The mind is it's a powerful and wonderful place to sit all your thoughts. The word is near you in your mouth and in your heart. It's in your heart. See, if a person doesn't believe in God, it's usually not their mind. It says, the Bible says, the fool has said in his heart. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. He really doesn't say it in his mind. He thinks it in his mind because of the condition of his heart. That's why sometimes an act of kindness go a long way, a lot further than something you could say. And we do not have any light of our own. We reflect the light of the glorious gospel of Christ back into a world full of darkness, just as the moon reflects the light of the sun into a world full of darkness. It's something to think about. You know, you can turn on the light, but you can't turn on the dark. You can't turn a flashlight on with a dark beam and shine it around. It doesn't work like that. But we do not have any light of our own. The devil doesn't have any light of his own. In the garden, when he told prophesied to the king of Tyre, he's definitely talking about Satan. So he's definitely talking about Lucifer here. He says you were in the Garden of Eden, thou sealest up the sun, you were perfect in wisdom. Every precious stone was your covering, the sardius, the topaz, the diamond, the onyx, the beryl, the jasper, the carbuncle, emerald, with gold. All of these stones, they don't have any light of their own, but they reflect light. They reflect light. See, we're fallen. We are fallen. The light that is in us is Jesus. God looks at us, he sees this sun. We are fallen. And God looks at us going out feeding the poor, doing the things that we do. We are fallen. We don't need to forget how far we have fallen. And perhaps there's some things that we can talk about at another time about it. I love the wind. There it is again, blowing stuff around. That's what I was trying to. I thought it was about to start blowing a while ago. It's blowing stuff around. Nice. The wind blows where it wishes. And you hear the sound of it. But no one knows where it goes. So is everyone who is born of the Spirit. It's interesting. Think about the wind. You don't see the wind, you feel the wind. You don't see God, you feel God. I just want y'all to think when you're looking at things, when you're looking at nature, when you're looking at trees, when you're looking at all the beautiful creation, all the things that God created through Jesus. Everything was created by Jesus. Whether thrones or principalities, whether invisible or visible thrones, principalities, dominions, whatever, it's all created by Jesus, through Jesus, and for Jesus. He's the head of all things. Jesus is the light. I like to say I'm just a beggar showing another beggar where to get the bread. Jesus is the light, not us. And we reflect that back into the world. Shadow. What's that a shadow for? I don't know. It's interesting. Just start thinking why we have a shadow. Start thinking about it. Like God created everything. You just ask yourself that question. But yeah, that's about all. I just want to make a short clip because I'm about to work on another video, part 2, to the video that says coronavirus, Kobe and the Magic Bird, 33 Kobe and the Magic Bird. That video right there. I'm trying to go look at it. It's not godless chat or any of that. No pointing. I love Kobe and Magic Johnson, all those guys. Larry Bird, Michael Jordan. I love all those guys. Just I'll talk about the NBA, talk about the virus, talk about some things like that, and just some things that the Lord showed me and some things that I look into. Y'all go check that video out. Check out part 1. Please don't watch part 2 unless you watch part 1. Part 2 isn't up yet. I'm still in the process of editing it. I'm making it tonight. A few people requested that I make the video. Figured I'd load this one up so like they'll know that I'm making the video. A few new people subscribed. But yeah, I'm about to make that because I make a lot of different videos, and then every once in a while I'll do one on numbers because that's what God called me with, and that's what I'm called to. I can't walk away from that. It's my calling. I'm about to get back into the numbers. I've already made about 5 clips. I'm on the trail this morning, and some just walking around waiting on this storm to hit. It's supposed to be strong winds, like possible tornado, hail, all that. I don't want to put on my car, so I lit up for me. Went ahead and put the cover on my car, moved the grill up a little bit so it don't get blown off in the wind. And I hope it doesn't blow the trash can over. There's a dead bird in there. It's in a bag, but I mean, yeah, yesterday a cat killed a bird. I keep trying to tell it to stop, but I can't train a cat. You can train a dog, but you can't train a cat. Because I love birds. Even got a bird feeder out there, but see, now I haven't put any, because the cat's a wild cat and it just came around. I started taking care of it about a year ago. And I haven't put any bird seed out in the bird feeder because I don't want a cat to be like, oh, he's doing that for me. I'm not. I've got to get that cat to stop killing birds. It tried to get one just a few weeks ago. They got trapped in the porch and I was able to save it, and it got one out here in the yard. And you know what? The cat, like, you know, cats that kill things and they'll drag them up to your doorstep. The cat thinks it is giving me food because I feed it. I can be out here grilling out. We grill out almost every day. About every other day we grill out. And the cat thinks it, I think the cat thinks it is giving me food. Like, here, go cook this. Put this on the grill. Like, no, we don't. No, stop it. I want to watch that bird. I mean, I don't know if that's what the cat thinks. I think so. Some rambling. There's just some, I don't know. I think so because other cats I used to have used to do it. There's my cat. Hey, kitty. Hey. Let's see if he has something to say. He's a really good cat, though. You can keep the rest of the pests out of the garden in the back, a lot of plants and stuff. So, and then I have to keep them out of the garden too. So, but you just can't train a cat. Train a dog. Maybe you can. Maybe somebody got some tips. Leave them in the comment section. How you get your cat to not kill birds, and especially lizards. I don't want to kill no lizards either. I like lizards. But y'all have a blessed one.